Lock it up.
I'm curious for you as kind of the architect of this franchise now, what you think the magic of Fast is. Why does it appeal to the audience that it does?
Well, naturally, we came into this franchise spotlighting an illegal street racing scene, and when I came back for the fourth one as a producer, as you just talked about, I wanted to further drive this sense of multiculturalism. In the first movie, there were people of all nationalities on screen, but there were still divides and there were still cliques. In the later realization of this movie, you saw all the different nationalities form as a family, and I thought that was powerful, and probably what attributed it to be conceived as the most progressive force in Hollywood. I think the world needed a little pro-family.
Yeah.
And I think
a lot of action.
I think the action is incredible, and I think we have the best team. We have the best second unit directors. It's a well-oiled machine. But I think that the world appreciates that this action movie at the core is a representation of family and a celebration of family. And if we were talking 10 years ago and saying, hey, what does the world need? What kind of movie should we be making? I don't think we would have thought of, hey, we need an action picture at the core that is at the core a representation of family.
What do you think, Toretto?
I think you already know what I'm gonna do.
Good.
But it'll be my way and my crew.
I assumed you might say that, which is why I've taken the liberty of gathering your team.
This is crazy. The hell is going on in here?
Well, there's a few things that a lot of people can relate to. We all can relate to family. We all can relate to a car and the different levels of cars. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy. We all like to create our own little world within this car, you know, the engines, the tailpipes, the rims, the interior, the color of the car. It could be anything. And I think cars is a universal language. Culture, the car culture is a universal language. And so there's a lot of things that translate around the world. And more importantly, I think what I'm proud about the most is that this movie is doing as well as it's doing, and it sends the right message that there is a such thing as a multi-ethnic experience where someone can go to the theater and there's somebody in the movie that they can identify with.
You know, the Fast and Furious franchise has been so popular, you know, and that it's lasted much longer than what a lot of people expected it to have lasted. And I think that's, in a lot of ways, that is because of the actors playing these characters. People love these characters, and people love these actors playing them, and I think that's the most important thing, you know. If you can ground the emotion of your characters, make them relatable, then you can put them in the most insane stunts. You can have them flying through the air, and you still go along with it, because at the end of the day, what engages you isn't the flashy car, isn't the explosive action scenes, it is the characters. That's what engages you at a human level. And I think that's what made this series so popular.
It's been so fun the last couple of weeks and days, because people I know in my daily life are like really excited about the movie, and it's so nice to see how enthusiastic people get. And I think it's partially that they've grown up with it. I think it's partially that our cast is really multicultural and therefore super relatable. I think it's that each movie has like one up the last one, and I think that's really cool. And then it's it's kind of like lightning in a bottle. We got really, really lucky.
How about you tell us where that device is?
I mailed it to a friend in Abu Dhabi.
That was pretty easy. That other team would have tortured you for that information.
I didn't trust them. I trust you.
For me, yes, it's a fast film and it's action and it's adrenaline and all of these very exciting sequences, but fundamentally they talk about family and loyalty and things that really, once it's all said and done, that's what's the most important in life. You can have not even a penny in your pocket, but if you've got family, then you have something much more, worthwhile. So, it's definitely teaching and celebrating that. And also, the films represent everybody. The multicultural cast. We have such a mixed group of people from different races and backgrounds and countries. And it's representing every single person, which is what society is now, and the fact that they are reflecting society. I think people love that, and there's one character, maybe two, that people can identify with.
Double alpha. Man candy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, sit your candy ass down, man. The disrespect is real around here.
Life is binary. Zeros and ones. Only two things keep a group like this together. Fear or loyalty. And I don't see a drop of fear among you guys.